till your ears, Allahu Akbar, or Allahu Akbar. Your shoulder or to your ears. Allahu Akbar or Allahu Akbar. Like this, facing the Qibla with your hand, you know, with, you know, the fingers together like this. Allahu Akbar, you know. And you put your hand right over his, whether like this or like this. This is how, you know, it came in the Sunnah. Now, when you bowing, when you make a ruku', you know, you raise your hands again, Allahu Akbar, and you put your hands over your knees, like this. Not like this, not like this, not like this. Some brothers like this, some brothers like this. The exact way, you know, is just like this. With open fingers, like this. With a straight back, like this, and look down. Exactly like this, brothers. That is the right way to do it. You see your hands? You know? That's with open fingers, like this. Now when he raises up, he raises completely with a straight back. And he raises his hand again. Sami'a Allahu liman hamidah. Straight. You know? Till every bone back to the position. Like this. Sami'a Allahu liman hamidah. When you go down, there's disagree between the scholars whether you go first by your hands and then your knees, or, you know, your knees first and your hands. You know, both accepted, both they have you know, daleels. You know, for me I go by knees because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in one hadith, you know, when you go down for sujood, do not copy the camel. You know, do the opposite. And the camel usually put, you know, the front hands first and the back second. You see? So, if you put your hands first, you do the same like the camel. You see, as the Ibn Qayyim rahimahullah said. But there is hadith of Abu Hurairah. It says, when you go down for sujood, do not copy the camel. It means, you know, go down like the camel and put your hands first. That's in the hadith of Abu Hurairah. But Ibn Qayyim, he said, even one of the narrators of in the hadith of Abu Hurairah, he changed from knees to hands. You know, that was a mistake from one of the narrators. Because in the beginning of the hadith, he said, do not copy the camel. By the end of the hadith, he said, well, copy the camel, because put your hands. Anyway, brothers, you can do this and you can do that, but for me, I go by knees. Wallahu alam, I think that is the, you know, correct way. Anyway, then you raise up from the ruku', Sami'a Allahu liman hamidah, Rabbana wa lakal hamdu hamdan kathiran tayyiban mubarakan. Allahu Akbar. Now, Ibn Qayyim, he said, if you go down, put your hand on your knees like this. You see? Put your knees first, your hands do not put like this, like the dog. Do not get close like this. It's wrong. Put your hands with open like this, and your finger together facing the Qibla. Not like this, not like this, like this. And put your face in between. Allah. Your arm is not close to your, you know, stomach like this, or very far like this, just like this. Okay, your toes, you should put them like this. You see? Let me show you. Like this. Your feet together like this, not like this. Together like this, and your, you know, toes like this.
So the heels together?
Yeah. Yeah. Together like this. That's exactly the description of the prayer of Rasulullah. You should do the same. Now, when you sit, for if it is 4 rak'ah or 3 rak'ah, it has 2 sitting. First sit, you lay down your left leg and you sit on it like this. And you do like this. This is in Arabic, they call it 53. 1, 2, 3, 5. This is 5. As came the hadith of Ibn Umar in al-Bukhari. He said, I saw Rasulullah when he sit for the tashahhud, he make 53. This is 53. This is 53. 5, 51, 52, 53. Like this. From the beginning. All like this. Whether like this or like this. Whether like this or like this. Both, came in the sunnah. This is 53. And his left hand just straight on his leg like this. You see? And you move your sababa. This sababa, little bit, not hard, little bit. Just shake it a little bit like this. From the beginning to the end. Now, Allahu Akbar. I sit, I immediately make 53. Remember, 53. My hand is, I raise up from the sujood for sitting, then I do what?
53.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, mashallah. 53. You see, that came in the hadith of Ibn Umar. وعقد 53. This is 53. Then I move, shake it a little bit, not too hard, too high and low. Did you see it? Very light. If you back there far, you will not see it. That's just like this, from the beginning to the end. That is the. Now, this is the first sitting. For the second sitting, if you are in 4, this is, if it is 2 rak'ah only, that is the way you sit. That is the way to sit. Okay? This is the way to sit. This is up, this is, you lay it down and you sit on it. This is, we call it al-iftirash. What we call it? Al-iftirash. This is al-iftirash. Now, if you pray in 3 rak'ah, like Maghrib, or 4, Asr, Isha, Dhuhr, you have 2 sitting. The second sitting is tawarruk. What we call it? Tawarruk is just like this. This is tawarruk. This is tawarruk. This is in the second sitting, not in the first. This is iftirash. Iftirash. This is iftirash. And this is what? Tawarruk. This is tawarruk. Now. So both, actually, in the first one, on the first sitting, you sit iftirash. Why iftirash? Because you lay your leg, left one, and you sit on it. As you sit on the bed or rack, you sit. The second sitting, which is in the prayer, has 4 rak'ah or 3 rak'ah. It has 2 sitting. First one and the last one. Last one, you sit at tawarruk. Tawarruk, yeah. At tawarruk, this is, we call it in Arabic, al-wirk. This leg here, this part, we call it work. Work. So when you sit like this, you sit on your work. You sit on your work. That's why we say this sitting, we call it at-tawarruk. Because you sit on this part of your body, what we call it in Arabic? Work. This is work, work. Even the chicken, when you cut that piece, in my country or still up till now, we call it, give me the work. As you say, give me the leg, there we say, give me the work. This is the work, So we call it tawarruk because this is a work. And we sit on it. That's why we say. And the first one we say al-iftirash because as you put a rag or a bed and sit on it, iftirash. Iftirash. That we call it iftirash. So you iftirash your left leg and you sit on it. And we call it iftirash. Jazakumullah khair. This is the description of the prayer, how we sit, how we make a ruku', how we make a sujood. Okay, now when you go up after the first rak'ah, now I finished the first rak'ah. Allahu Akbar, and I have to go to stand up for the second rak'ah. Now the scholars, they have two opinions. First opinion, which is mentioned in the Zad al-Ma'ad, and Ibn Qayyim rahimahullah mentioned that, said, do not sit. Do not sit, because he mentioned some of the athar like Ibn Mas'ud and some other Sahaba, they don't used to, sit. Look how it is. Allahu Akbar. Like this. And they put their hand again on their, again. Listen. Allahu Akbar. Like this. Like this, we stand. With no, and we put our hand just to help ourselves to stand quickly. Again. This is the first way. Allahu Akbar. Like this. The second way, you sit. And there is a hadith. There is a hadith that Rasulullah used to sit before he stand for the second rak'ah or the fourth rak'ah. Look how it is. Allahu Akbar. He sit for like few seconds, 2 seconds, and put his hand like this. Like this. As came the hadith of Umar, I saw Rasulullah put his hand closed like this, as he, what they call it, mix the dough. They used to mix